And welcome back to the Coach's Corner. We are here honoring the players of the weekend. We have got another young man who has been first this year. That Dylan Ramirez, who is the starting quarterback, had a great season, was Offensive Player of the Week earlier this week, and probably could have been an Offensive Player of the Week every week. But you got it for defense.
Yep.
And I had a chance to vote this week, though, with selecting the Player of the Week, though, that you have been playing in the secondary, that your services were needed, and then with Noah Quinn going down too, got to shore up the defense though. But you are the defensive player of the week. Did you ever think you would get that award?
No, not really, because I've really been playing all my life at quarterback, so I didn't really think I'd be getting a defensive player of the week award.
So, well, you've been doing this you've been coming to Pizza Inn with us for 3 years now. So that was another one of the reasons why I had to come up with new questions, because I've got oodles and noodles of questions.
So your old ones.
Yeah, that's it. That I had to keep you. I've got to keep you guys on your toes right here and keep you going on that though. But just talk about, your thoughts. I know once the season's over, you can probably reflect better. But just think about your senior year right here. What you've learned. Do you feel like? I know you would like to have had more wins and all like that though. But are critiquing yourself, do you feel like that you have played like you were hoping you would play, or was there anything still out there on the table you wished maybe if you could go back and change anything?
Probably our first region game, and that really killed us. I mean, I wish we would have got that one and stuff, but I feel like I've learned a lot this season. I've learned a lot on how to be a leader during the summer and the spring. I've learned a lot during this regular season, how to be a leader even when things are not going good during the game or whatever. But I've learned a lot this year, and
How hard has it been, when you lost some teams to COVID and you had to, try to prepare? God, we had 1 week where we had 3 different teams we were going to play. And then having to go all over the world to play, that we went to Indian Land, which I thought we were going to have to go by covered wagon up there with them to get there and everything, though. Then we go to Robbinsville, and I enjoyed that trip. I mean, at first when I was saying, like, God, I really don't want to have to go here, but that ended up being a great experience. But just talk about, some of the teams that ended up on your schedule that originally you weren't going to play in those games that you had to play this year.
Well, first of all, credits out to them for letting us be able to get a game those weeks when we didn't have a game. It really helped us get ready for the next week. Maybe if we had a region game next week, it helped us stay bouncing around and on our toes during the week we should have been off. But it was cool to go down there in North Carolina and then go to play Indian Land. That North Carolina game was pretty fun. It was a pretty close game. So that
was a great game to watch. That's one of the best high school games I've seen, though.
Yeah, I feel like we needed a game like that before we started the region. So it's been pretty fun this season.
All right, it's 4th and goal on the Chapman 1-yard line. There's 3 seconds to go in the ball game. You're down by 5.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call?
Probably I'm pitching that thing to Braxton. Let him run to the front pylon.
You going to pitch it to Braxton?
Yeah. If he don't get tired on me, though. If he's tired, we're going to have to go to someone else.
He may be jogging, though. He may not catch up to it.
We might have to go to Mr. Dependable on that if he's tired.
I hate to say on that one right there, I got to put the ball in Dylan Ramirez's hands on the keeper up the middle. I think he's going to find no knock on your 2 side kicks over here. But again, there's been several times when y'all have gotten the ball inside the 5 that I'm even said on the air, though, I'd run Dylan 3 straight times right here. And I'd run him till he gets in. And so that would be my call. But I just wonder what you call. Maybe the original play is to pitch it to Braxton, but you can call an audible at the line and keep it.
Definitely.
Or is it RPO?
I might fake it to him.
Where you can read it, or you can pitch it or keep it.
Oh, yeah.
Or one of those. So then you've got a choice right there. He's over here flashing his player of the week sign.
Feeling good about himself.
Yes, that was his offensive player of the week. So that one works right there, though. So, again, the season's winding down right now. And we're going to let you be right here. Tell us a little bit about what you see in Chapman's defense. I'm not going to let you give away all the secrets right now, though. But what have you seen watching film on them?
They're definitely they're definitely good. They're definitely a really good football team, and but I feel like we'll be able to definitely score on them because they've lost a lot of people. They had a lot of seniors last year. I at least remember those two big linebackers they had last year, but they ain't there anymore. I feel like that was a big piece of their defense. And I feel like we'll be able to throw the ball around on them and run on them. So I feel very confident this Friday.
Are you looking forward to actually getting to play them under the lights this year? Last year you played them in the hot sun, and it was Braxton Turner's highlight film day that day where he was running up and down the field, and then he breaks his leg the next game. So that's what he does for an encore with that, though. But big game right there playing them, though. So, what are your thoughts? What's it going to take? What's going to have to happen to get the Centurions in the playoffs?
If we win out and Union beats Emerald, then we'll definitely be in playoffs. So the easiest thing to do is to win out. So
okay.
Basically, we just
if Emerald wins, it doesn't matter what we do. But
all we can do is what we can control. So that's to get that W on Friday.
Well, I got a good feeling. I think that the disappointments you guys have gone through, and I used to go through this in 37 years of coaching. Sometimes it's hard to understand, but sometimes the good Lord's got something bigger and better for us in store. And it could be on Friday night. It could be 5 years from now. But I think that something good comes out of every situation, whether it's good or bad, and the Centurions are due to have something good happen to them there, though.
Definitely.
So, how much fun is it for you? And I know, gosh, that you take some shots back there.
Yeah.
And you sacrifice your body inside the 10 to try to score. How much fun has it been for you to get to level off and take out some of your frustrations and knock the daylights on somebody you get to play defense?
It's definitely been a whole lot funner to be able to knock somebody's head off on defense. Maybe after we don't get that fourth down or I throw an interception, I can just take it out during the play on tackling another guy and knocking their head off. So,
well, it used to be when there was a big hit on the field. I only had two numbers to choose from. Well, it used to be just one.
Yeah.
It used to be Noah, every big play on defense, that he had creamed somebody. Then Braxton gets in on the act a little bit there. And then now I look back there and the big hits, here comes number 4 right there.
Yeah.
So that's why I had nicknamed the three of y'all the Bruise Brothers.
The Bruise Brothers.
Because y'all were applying some bruises back there, though. But, and I think that's got to help, too, that I know that probably the recruiting process has been different this year because of the extra year that colleges are giving players for COVID. Yep. And that's kind of – y'all have been at an unfair disadvantage this year because of guys getting that extra year. They want to take it and stuff like that, though. But I think you've had a great year this year. And again, I've enjoyed following your career. And, these two guys next to you, I love all three of you. I love you like you were my own right here, like you were my own players there. But I think you guys have done a great job this year in representing Broome High School. What has it meant to you to go out there as a captain? To represent Broome High School the times you have?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, just since when I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a captain of a team, either it was in baseball, basketball, or football. But, it's been a whole lot of fun, and I've been taking it all in, man, just as much as I can right now before it starts to come to an end. But, yeah, man, it's all I've ever wanted when I was a kid, so it really touched my heart to be able to lead a team. So. Okay.
All righty, let's get to some of the fun questions. I know you've already studied up on what your teammates have said earlier here. So, all right, we're going to jump right in, though. What cartoon character do you identify most with, and why would you pick that one?
Probably Diego off Dora the Explorer, because I don't know if you know this, but I got a little Mexican in me, so.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if you know, because you probably didn't know because the last name gives it away.
Yeah, that tipped me off a little bit there. In your peanut gallery over here, I need to tell him to get back in your chairs or roll it on the floor over here. Try to control your emotions, guys. All right, so we'll go with that one then. All right, if you could make a rule for the day, and everybody had to follow Dylan's rule, what would your rule be?
Probably for them to do errands for me.
Run errands for you,
yeah.
okay. He wants to be listened to. Teachers can't give homework for a day back there, and so you're going to make them run errands for you. That's the rule of the day. All right, that sounds good. We'll see what we can work out for that. All right, if you had to wear one set of clothes for the rest of your life, what would you wear?
Probably a hoodie and sweatpants.
Okay, so you and Cam are going to be shopping at the same store over there, though. Let's see what you can come up with on that. All right, if I gave you $40,000 to start your own business, what would you do with it? What would you start?
I would probably start. I don't know. Probably something with sports. Probably my own football company. Like own gear. I have my own football.
Okay, your own brand name.
Yeah, own brand name.
Okay, and that kind of leads me to one of your next questions. If you have your own brand, what would be your logo or your thing? Not really a logo, but what would be your saying that goes with it? Like, the
like
Bounty paper top. Yeah,
like
just do it. Or Bounty the quicker picker upper or something like that. What would be your slogan that goes along with your brand?
Probably it would probably be hit hard, run fast.
Or what his backup one would be? There's a little Mexican in me.
Oh yeah,
that would be his
definitely.
slogan too.
Oh yeah.
So okay, all right there though. So, okay, what else do I have on here? All right, we're going to get you in on this one right here, too.
Okay.
So, next up is I've got this great big present for you. I've got you an elephant, too.
All right. Oh,
his
gosh.
is purple. His is pink. Your elephant, he is going to be orange.
All right, he's going to
Although I don't like orange. I hate orange.
Like
so
Clemson Tigers.
Oh, God. They get what they deserve this year.
Yeah.
So, all right, yours is going to be garnet. How's that?
Oh, yeah.
A garnet
I'll
elephant.
Take garnet. I'll take
all right. You can't sell him. You can't give him away, which I wouldn't want to do that. That would be my pet. But what are you going to do with that elephant?
I'll probably build him a big old house.
Okay.
Like a big old, how dogs have little dog houses.
That would be, God, that'd be bigger than some people where they live.
Definitely.
A dog house there. What would you do with him? Will you
I'd probably train him.
You train him?
Yeah,
they can do tricks.
Oh, yeah.
And they can do work. They're strong as can be, too. That's almost like having a bulldozer if you got one of those, that they do all kind of stuff like that, though. So,
if I ever come rich, that'll be my protection.
There you go. That would work. Now, are you going to ride yours and get in on the elephant race with Cam and Braxton?
Oh, yeah. Mine's definitely going to come out with the W.
Okay.
Theirs.
All right. Well, that ought to be interesting, though. But can't go wrong with an elephant. That I love elephants. I grew up on the carnival. My father was in the carnival business, so I like elephants, that they are good animals there. All right. Let's see what else I got here for you on my other things here. I think I've gotten the good ones off that sheet. Let's go to my next sheet here of the new questions. All right, if you were stranded on that island and you've got all the food, water, and shelter you need, what would you do to pass your time?
What would I do to pass my time?
If you're stuck on that island by yourself, what would you do?
Probably fish or hunt.
Okay.
I've never been hunting before, but probably
you could
a new
probably
thing to try.
You probably could find you some bamboo, make you a spear or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Try to go spear you something there, or you could do some fishing right there. Let's see right here. What animal do you think you're most like?
Probably a lion.
Because you're courageous?
Yep.
Okay, I got you on that one. Let's see right here. I've already asked that one right here. All right, let's see if you can do any better. If you're trying to describe to a 5-year-old child of what you do on Friday nights, what would you tell him? Which talking to Braxton's like talking to a 5-year-old child, trying to explain him. When you go in the huddle and have to explain the play to him right here.
Oh, I'm tired. Don't throw me the ball. I'd probably just tell them to, if they were on offense, get this ball and just run until you get hit.
Okay.
That's what I tell Braxton, basically.
All right. let me tell me some things right here. I want to know when you're in the huddle with these guys right here. Tell me some true life stories of what's said in the huddles out there. We all want to know this because we got some characters out there. But what are some of the conversations that go on in the huddle?
Well, I mean, we have all kinds of conversations in the huddle. We talk about stupid stuff sometimes. Like we'll be like, "What you doing after the game tonight?" It'll be like on a important down or whatever. We'll be like, "What you doing?" We'll be like, "Nothing, just hanging around."
Okay. I actually, this is a true life story too. When I was coaching at Dorman, we had the ball on the Spartan High 2-yard line, and we're getting ready to go into to score, to take the lead on them. And I had I look out there, one of my offensive linemen starts running off the field. And I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong right here? And so we had to call timeout. And I said, what in the world's going on? And he said, Jimmy yelled at me. That was the left tackle, and he was a left guard. And I said, if you don't get your tail back out of on that field, I'm going to do worse than that. But I didn't know if y'all ever had any yelling to hurt anybody's feelings or yelling about.
Yeah.
Whether Braxton comes back and said something about, why did you overthrow me? Or you said, why did you drop the ball when I put it right in your hands? Or why were you loafing on that route? Does that conversation ever come up in the huddle?
It does. It does for a little bit. Then we just forget about it, especially with our center. Oh, my gosh.
Paul Lee's an idiot. I taught Paul Lee.
Oh, an idiot.
I taught Paul Lee. I had Paul Lee when he was in the 6th grade. And he is crazy. That is one crazy dude right there. Huh?
He's a clown.
He's a clown. He was a class clown back then. But, yeah, I taught Paul Lee. And his father said that he thought that I'd said that he was – his father's fine. Paul Lee is one of a kind. And there's no telling – with him snapping the ball, it's amazing you've taken as many snaps as you can from him. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't snap it and hit his own leg or something like that.
The whole line is one of a kind.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The whole line is one of a kind.
Well, what did those guys, what were they saying in the huddle?
Oh, they say sometimes they ain't getting to play, man. They don't really talk much. I mean, Paul's really probably the only ones
Paul
that really
is a
talk
talker.
much. Oh,
Paul is a talker.
Trash talker. Oh, my gosh. I got to tell him to shut up so many times on the field. It's just,
I had to do that in the classroom,
I'm just used to it now.
I had to do that in the classroom. Paul, will you quit acting like an idiot and behave? But I had to tell him that over and over again. But Paul's a good guy. I like Paul. Well, we're going to move on now to your either-or lightning round questions right now. Are you a stay-at-home guy or go-out guy?
Stay at home.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. That's good.
Tails
a percentage. There you go. Fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
A Chinese or Italian?
Chinese.
Okay. Hunting or fishing?
Hunting.
Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
All righty. Let's see what our next one's going to be here. I'm going to get these out of the way. Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Comedy or mystery?
Comedy.
Boots or sandals?
Sandals.
Let's see. Singing or dancing? Would you rather be singing or dancing?
Dancing.
Okay. All right.
You got to see this video. We got to show you after.
Okay. All right. Board games or video games?
Video games.
Honey mustard or barbecue sauce?
Honey mustard.
Baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
Okay. Facial hair or clean shaven?
Facial hair.
Putting on your game face or your smile?
Game face.
Okay. Bracelet or necklace?
Necklace.
Sausage or bacon?
Bacon.
Scrambled eggs, fried eggs?
Scrambled eggs.
Internet or cell phone?
Cell phone.
Call or text?
Text.
Mild or mild or spicy?
Mild.
Skydive or bungee jump?
Bungee jump.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Roller coaster or Ferris wheel?
Roller coaster.
Okay. Let's see. Picnic or a nice restaurant?
Nice restaurant.
Last but not least, asking questions or answering questions?
Answering questions.
All right. Well, you've done a good job on them. Again, have enjoyed watching your career over the 3 years, and your teammates over here, y'all been a lot of fun to watch, and I've enjoyed being a part of your games every Friday night. You will definitely be missed next year. I'll miss. Y'all need to come back. We're going to miss y'all. I'm going to miss y'all that y'all have really it's been a tough year for all of us. And I've had a tough year with some things with our broadcast earlier in the year when we couldn't get a signal. It was really, really frustrating with that. And it's been a tough year, but y'all have brightened up my season in a lot of ways, and look forward to seeing you get the win at Chapman. I would love to see y'all beat that crowd probably more than anybody on that schedule this year. And I told y'all reasons why earlier there, but would love to see you guys get a chance to take it to the playoffs too.
I would.
Dylan Ramirez, and this is one you're going to have to listen to, was the defensive player of the week. Congratulations. Let me get your plaque. Job well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.